Om Sri Vishnu Namaha. Om Shri Vishnu Namaha. Om Shri Vishnu Namaha. Ram 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 Ram. Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hey Tubies, it's Psychic Bob and we got Grizzly here today. And we're just having a ball. You said, Psychic Bob, what are you doing? Well, first of all, let me tell you, I'm down here at Mom's. I came down to stay with her for a few days. Don't worry, she's okay. But I have to tell you, a few days ago, she fell and hurt herself. She struck her head on a bookcase. She's okay. She went to the hospital. They had to put staples in her back of her head. She fell backwards. She's okay. And amazingly, she didn't even have a concussion. I told her, I said, it's because you're bone-headed. Anyways, I'm here, and you're saying, well, think about what are you doing? Well, besides being at Mom's today, I'm here and I'm chanting the mystical names of God. And today I told you we're going to talk about the mystical blue gods of India. And, oops, there you go. And we're going to talk today about Lord Vishnu and his avatars of Krishna and Rama. That's right. Well, let's start here with just talking about Lord Vishnu, okay? There's a lot I could go into. We're going to probably do other videos because this is a very complex subject. But Lord Vishnu is believed to be a form of God. He is the creator and preserver of the universe. And Lord Vishnu is a God that whenever there is a crisis on earth, he comes into the earth and he brings his presence. The people who worship Lord Vishnu are called Vaishnavas, which is a Hindu term for, the worshippers of Lord Vishnu. And the people who worship Lord Vishnu or his incarnations wear on their forehead a V mark. This is called tilak. Let me show you here some pictures of Lord Vishnu. And I want you to notice here the tilak mark on his brow. The followers of him, as I said, put this on. And you could wear this if you like Lord Vishnu. So let's talk about that. Here are some pictures of Lord Vishnu. Lord Vishnu is greatly loved in India. He's considered a majestic God, a king of glory. Lord Vishnu is so powerful. It's said that he can expand and fit the whole cosmos or shrink himself down to go within individual atoms. And it's believed that there is nowhere that Lord Vishnu is not. Now you'll notice that Lord Vishnu is portrayed as blue in the pictures. And that's because the ancient sages and seers who encountered him said that he always appeared in a beautiful blue form. And whenever Lord Vishnu comes to earth, his skin takes on a blue form. There are actually, let me back up. There are 10 avatars of Lord Vishnu. Avatar means when God comes down to earth, okay? The two most popular of his avatars are Lord Rama, which is one avatar, which Lord Rama lived about 30,000 years ago in India. He was a famous prince who was actually an incarnation of God. And then there was Lord Krishna, who was about 5,000 years ago. Let me show you pictures of Lord Rama. Here is Lord Rama. Lord Rama was a mighty prince who came to slay demons, particularly the demon named Ravana. And the story of Lord Rama is told in their sacred scriptures called the Ramayana. Unfortunately, I don't have scriptures today because I had to travel, so I wasn't able to bring everything with me. But you can research the Ramayana, okay? And that's the scriptures and the history of Lord Rama. Lord Rama is worshipped and loved. People say Lord Rama is God. And I've had direct mystical experiences with Lord Rama in my past. I believe he is truly connected to Lord Vishnu, is in a form of God. One of the mantras that's chanted for Lord Rama is just his name. They just, usually in India, they have chanting beads like this. These are actual Hindu chanting beads. And they would just say Ram. Sometimes it's Rama or Ram. It can be done either way. Ram, 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 Ram. And people chant that all day long. They meditate on Lord Rama. And he gives a lot of blessings. Another form of the blue god is, well, probably my favorite is Lord Krishna. In fact, I keep a picture, I brought with me while I was traveling, a picture of Lord Krishna. And here's Lord Krishna with the goddess Radha. And we'll probably have to do a whole different video on the goddess aspect, but today we're going to just focus on the god. But this is Lord Krishna and the goddess Radha. Now, let me explain this. Every god in Hinduism has a goddess that accompanies him. It's believed that the goddess is what we call the Shakti, the power of God. So God's power manifests through his Shakti, which is the goddess, which is Radha. Now, you know, in Wicca, we talk about the Lord and the Lady. Same thing. Hinduism and Wicca share so much in common. So if you're looking for a god and a goddess, you might want to explore the blue gods of India. Lord Vishnu, Lord Rama, or Lord Krishna. All of them are equal. They are all forms of God. So we're going to talk about Lord Krishna. Now here's a picture of Krishna. Krishna was believed to be a descension of God who appeared on the earth 5,000 years ago. And he came to, again, restore righteousness. There were a lot of demons on the earth at that time. There was giant snake demons that were killing people. And Lord Krishna appeared on the earth. And with the mere flick of his hand, he could annihilate demonic forces. Now, what you have to remember is that in India, in the Hindu faith, they believe that God always is coming to earth. So whenever, as it says in the Bhagavad Gita, whenever there is a decline in righteousness, at that time I descend. That's what Lord Vishnu says. So Vishnu expands in many forms, Rama, Krishna, and many others. But these two, Rama and Krishna, are the most famous. Let me put up some pictures here of Lord Krishna for you. Here's Lord Krishna. And as you can see, Lord Krishna also has a blue skin. And in India, you know, when the gods would come on the earth, a lot of times they did look like that. And people knew they were divine. Some people didn't believe they were divine. Just like when Jesus was here. Half the people believed him, half didn't. But the fact is, divinity entered the earth through Lord Vishnu, through Krishna. And so, as you see, Krishna is also wearing this mark, like I have on the forehead, the tilak. So if you're ever looking at a picture of a god in India, you can identify who they're associated with by the markings on their forehead. Now, if you wanted to chant the name of Krishna also, that could be a mantra. And this is a wonderful way to do a little meditation. It's called japa, which is a Hindu practice. But you get a set of beads and you just chant on them. Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. The very names of God, Vishnu, Rama, and Krishna, are so powerful that just the name is a powerful mantra. Now, of course, you can get a lot more complex, where you could do Om Shri Krishna Namaha, which means, you know, hail Lord Krishna, you know. But just if you can't remember large mantras, the name of the God is a mantra. So that's another way you can attune to the God. Now, you know, if you are interested in, you know, finding a Lord and Lady, let's say you're interested in Wicca. Of course, you might be interested in Hinduism. I recommend Hinduism as well. It's a wonderful religion. I lived next to a Hindu temple for many years and used to go to it. So I learned about all of this from there. But it was the Hindus who first taught me the concept of the goddess. And I've never forgotten her. And if you're looking for a god and a goddess, you know, maybe you've tried to work with Hecate or Diana or Pan, the Western gods, maybe Thor. Maybe you felt like you haven't really made a connection to the gods of the West. Well, you know, Wicca does not say you can only worship those gods. You find the Lord and the Lady that resonate with you. So you might want to explore the gods of the East. Therefore, you could explore, for example, Radha, Krishna. Krishna is such a loving God. He and Radha lived in a little small town of Vrindavan. And the story of Krishna is very long, but basically Krishna came into the earth. He was born into a royal family. He was a prince also. But there was an evil king who was jealous of Lord Krishna and tried to kill him when he was born. And so Lord Krishna, his father, hid him in a small farming community. And he grew up in a place called Vrindavan, where he met Krishna, who was actually the goddess descended. And they had beautiful pastimes in peace in Vrindavan, where he tended cows and danced under the moonlight and swam in the river of the Yamuna River. And the stories of Krishna are fascinating, and you can learn about those in the scripture called Srimad Bhagavatam, which tells about Lord Krishna's life. But for right now, I'll try to keep it simple. So there are basically the three blue gods of India. There's Vishnu, Rama, and Krishna. And any form or any name that you chant of any of these will bring in divine bliss, divine ecstasy. And I'm a big fan. I personally love Lord Krishna and Radha. So they're like in my pantheon. So, as I said, if you're looking for a god and a goddess to work with, you might think about Radha and Krishna and do some exploration on these. Today I can't go into a long detail, but I wanted just to touch in and share this with you because I think it's fascinating. Now, if you decide that you really want to worship Lord Vishnu or any of his avatars, it is traditional, you don't have to, but you could also wear a mark like this. Now, in India, they're made with different things. The marks are made with like a clay paste called chandan. But in the West, because we don't have access easily, I recommend that you get an eyeliner pencil. This is a beautiful purpley blue eyeliner, and I think the color represents Lord Vishnu. And you just trace kind of a rounded V. You can make it sharper, but traditionally it's just more like a U actually, but it's actually a V for Lord Vishnu. And you can wear that on your brow. You can also put a little bindi dot there as well. For men, traditionally, they also do a vertical streak in the middle in red vermilion paste. But that's a whole nother video. But for right now, you could do that, and that would be a valid tilak. And as you trace it on, you have to chant mantras. So you might say Vishnu, name of Vishnu, or Krishna, or Rama. Any of the names of Lord Vishnu, because all his names are his name, and any of his names carry power. So I want to introduce you today to the blue gods of India. And so maybe this helps you today, and I just want to share it with you. So something to think about. Well, guys, listen, I'm so glad you're here. Keep it here at Spiritual. We're going to have more videos. This week my schedule may be a little different because I'm down here with Mom doing stuff. Tomorrow is Vlog Thursday. I don't have my camera yet. That's another project I'm working on. But I thought tomorrow we'd do a little bit of magic from one of my books. In fact, let me get my book here. I forgot to bring it down. We're going to talk about some magic from one of my books, Psychic Bob's Book of Spells. And this is a book that I wrote a few years ago, and it has magical spells in it and pictures. And anyways, we're going to talk about them tomorrow, so be back here for that. If you want to get this book or explore it further, go to my website, www.psychicbob.com. We'll have that link below, and you can look this up at my bookstore, okay? Well, guys, listen, thanks for being here. I love you. I'm going to leave you with some more pictures here at the end of Lord Vishnu and his incarnations. And may Lord Vishnu, Rama, and Krishna all richly bless you. So mote it be.